I'm David Haug, Superintendent of the Jefferson R-VII School District. If you've joined us for the first couple videos, thank you. And also now we're rolling on to Phase 1, Priority 2, which is really centered around our facilities and the safety needs surrounding those and tying that into the one campus vision and the road planning as well. Just to quickly review the first phase, Priority 1, those are the Blue Jay Way extension, the area in front of Selma Baptist, and the 2 parking lots. And now we're going to add other pieces in. And this first move really frees us up to kind of separate ourselves from the hillside. It was done in the name of safety, of bringing our girls softball team up to our campus with the new multi-use baseball and softball facilities. We started to take a hard look at all district assets. And the recommendation as far as Phase 1 is to move that baseball, softball facility to that field below the high school that's currently prepped. That is fill from the hillside when they built the high school. It is ready to have a baseball, softball complex put on it as it is. I don't know that it's building ready with the soils that are there, but we can save some money by moving our own light poles over. But more importantly, I think the biggest thing and the biggest rollout to this project, when you look at the road and that area on where the base, if we move the softball baseball field over, is that area where the baseball field is currently, that could house a new school building. That would give us our first option and kind of untie us from the hillside. The hillside does have value, in my opinion, and we'll talk about Phase 2 at a later date about how Phase 2 we might be able to create a second area for a school building. But this was the first move to really free up and make this project possible and not be so reliant on site work on the hillside. The second part of this, we've talked ad nauseum for many years, is we do not have a concession stand. We do not have bathrooms, and our press box is antiquated. I will keep that project tight to those 3 items. I don't look to expand to any other facilities around there, locker rooms or anything like that. It is just those 3 items. And the idea is 1 entrance, 1 exit. Fans come in to the facility. They don't have to leave until it's time to go home, and clean up that foot traffic with all the car traffic that's back there as well. And then lastly is the Danby playground as far as Priority 2. I think what's exciting about this is we've had PTO involved in improving that area. And I know some other community members have reached out to me about being involved in what that area will look like. There's no doubt that area needs to be improved. We all know that. I think the exciting part, once we get to a point that we can maybe enact this plan of what that facility looks like. Again, I've added these to the map from the earlier one. I've added these now in as part of that list and sort of the priorities aligning to the mission of the projects for your review. Again, student safety, road safety, community safety is part of our one campus vision. I still believe prepared communities win. We need to get the plan together first, then we'll talk about when it's going to happen. And 1 campus, 4 buildings, 3 roads. Thank you for watching, but more importantly, be involved in the feedback portion. Thanks for joining.